Hi everyone, this is Char with Ariana Stock. This is a pick a card reading for the week starting from 15 to 21st June 2026. We have two piles here. This is pile A and this is pile B. Viewers, you can pause the video and decide intuitively which pile you're being drawn to. We do have the timestamp given in the description box. So in case you want to proceed and go directly to your reading, feel free to do just that. Now, let's just get down to your reading. Those of you who pick pile A, the first card in this reading, pile A, is the Six of Cups. Now, this week starts on a note where you could be quite nostalgic on account of the past. You know, this lady, her head is tilted. She is thinking of the past. Maybe someone is talking about your childhood, or there's also been an estrangement in a relationship, and that is going to leave you a bit upset and distressed. There could also be some changes in your environment, your living condition for that matter. Maybe you should also network. Your friends and acquaintances could help you out this week. Unscheduled work is also on the cards for pile A. Maybe you also need to look into taxation issues as well. Perhaps technical challenges could also arise. Incidentally, I also have this card, change. Like I said, there could be changes in your living condition. Now, this is talking about the same. Maybe some of you are also wanting to upgrade your car. You could be on the move too. Incidentally, I also have the Knight of Wands in your reading. This is talking about having that go-getter attitude as the week progresses. Your energy levels will definitely be up from that Six of Cups. Fruitful communication is also on the cards. Even if there are interruptions while doing tasks, I think you will carry on and you will get the rewards. Certainly, there are going to be opportunities to make gains. Maybe clarification is also going to be sought with respect to money matters. The Nine of Swords in the reading also means that even if your stress levels are hitting the roof, you can expect to do the needful. Maybe your responsibility is also going to increase this week. Sometimes, colleagues or co-workers are absent, or we don't have assistance that we require, but then you're up for it. You're up for that challenge. Some people may also sharpen knives behind your back. They could give you a bad name, so be mindful of that. Things will definitely fall in place for you, pile A. Incidentally, I also have some other cards. This is talking about being clueless with respect to a romantic connection. Like I said, we started the reading with the Six of Cups. So many of you could also be dealing with heartache of some kind. There could be separation. Maybe your person is also very defensive. Now, this person, his back is towards us. That means he's very guarded. Likewise, you could be dealing with someone who is not very open about his feelings. Perhaps you're also that person being embodied here. Nevertheless, I do feel that things will look up. Some of you could also be in a relationship where the other person is not wearing his heart on his sleeve. And that could mean that the relationship could be onerous. Other suitors or other admirers will also be there for pile A. I also have changing your mind from the Butterfly Oracle deck. So it is a possibility that you could change your mind with respect to a particular idea, a particular person, or even with respect to changes around your home. So indecision could also be something which could bother pile A this week. I think if you can gather yourself, then this week progress is definitely on the cards. I hope pile A you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time. Those of you who picked pile B for the week starting from 15 to 21st June 2026, the first card in this reading is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant talks about I need to focus on spiritual matters. Maybe you're also going to be someone who could question rules this week. Sometimes it can be very oppressive if people are breathing down our neck. Overwork and irritability is also on the cards. Maybe someone whom you're dealing with is also quite whimsical. That means there's going to be a change of plans. I think the need of the hour is to retreat. Maybe sometimes it's better to rethink. Someone could also let the cat out of the bag, give away your secrets. So you do have revenge on your mind. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that you could also be someone who could be thinking of marriage and settling down. Now, the hermit also talks about the need to reflect, to take a back seat. Maybe you also feel unwanted and restricted in your home environment or even on the work front. Sometimes it is prudent or advisable to clear the air and steer clear of petty issues, because that could mean that things could go out of hand. You also need to focus, as there's going to be a lot on your plate. Time is also going to be at a premium. Maybe there will also be work offers, or someone could also be romantically interested in you, but you may be unsure. Probably you're also being asked to focus on self-love and grooming. Incidentally, I also have the strength. So all major arcanas in your reading, this is talking about a very significant time in your life. I think you're also going to be someone who is going to benefit due to people in authority. You are going to gain the insight, and you will also use information to your advantage. Some issues could definitely annoy you, but as the week draws to a close, there are going to be surprises and gains. Past dues will also come in. You also need to ask for favors from people in authority, like I said, government officials or your superiors. Maybe you also need to focus on self-love and grooming. Lenormand spiral mount has also come up, so ill health could also be there. I think you need to clear your energies. I also have bad health from the Kipper deck. So both the cards are talking about the need to focus on physical and mental well-being. Someone around you could also be unwell. I think there could also be paranormal activity that you're grappling with this week. Maybe you should get a health checkup to be on the safe side. With respect to your love life, I do have the cards circles going round in circles. Maybe in a relationship you feel it's best to let go because the same cycles are repeating. It's an endless loop. Some of you could be in a karmic bond which you need to break free from. So insight with respect to your marriage is also on the cards pile B. Other than that, I also have this card forgiveness from the Butterfly Oracle deck, which is asking you to forgive and forget, because forgiveness allows for spiritual ascension. It allows for healing at the soul level, and this is very vital if we want to move ahead on our spiritual journey. I hope I'll be you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. To give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.